Good afternoon on what is a mild, bright and sunny day. It is Thursday the 1st of February and I've got a nice hot cup of tea and an expansion for HeroQuest to unbox. This is the Prophecy of Telor Quest Pack Expand Your HeroQuest System, and this is published under the Avalon Hill imprint by Hasbro. So, let's have a look. The dead magic, vile dead magic, has rendered lore tome nigh unreadable, and its pages reveal just one name: Mela. Though the wizard Mela vanished long ago, leaving his tower and studies to ruin, it is known that he had been experimenting with forbidden magic beyond his means. Alas, in his disappearance, all that could be found was the talisman of lore. Something must have been overlooked for lore tome to be so gravely affected. Playing as one of HeroQuest's brave heroes, you must enter the maze of Mela and put an end to whatever foul machinations are at play. So, the runes of lore tome shift and twist with ever-changing fate. Mysterious arcane forces are interfering with Mentor's magic in this thrilling HeroQuest expansion. Return to the world of HeroQuest and traverse through 13 thrilling quests to uncover the secrets surrounding the Talisman of Lore and hit the Prophecy of Telor. Features the Warlock here as a fiery orange monster. Here as well as a fiery orange monster, miniatures and combat dice. There we go. I'll show you that in a minute without the cellophane on, so you can get the full effect. So, yeah, this is another expansion course for HeroQuest. The classic, basically dungeon board game, published sort of like 1989, originally by MB Games in conjunction with Games Workshop, and has recently been reprinted by essentially Hasbro through Avalon Hill, and then really quite, not so aggressively, but quite prolifically expanded with new content and upgraded content. They're taking the old content and upgrading it for essentially a more contemporary look, which is essentially what the core box set did. So let's have a look inside. And I've been quite impressed by these packages. You know, they're really nice miniatures, nice additions for your HeroQuest game, if that is really what you like playing. Because the two sort of like combinations of this package really is essentially is that with the new version, it appeals to the nostalgia of the old version, and also you're getting new content as well, which is amazing. So you open up and you've got the little book, and underneath that you have all of this. I'm going to keep hold of the dice. There we go, all those miniatures in orange and red. So let's have a look at the book first. So we've got the Prophecy of Telor quest book, and these are always presented in landscape rather than portrait format. And you've got some. There we go. I knew there's a separate page there. So you've got like Alchemist Shop, and you've got new additions and new spells like Potion of Restoration, Potion of Lesser Healing, and they'll be shown in the they'll be in the cards. You've got the background for Zargon's eyes only for the player who's being the referee. Before we get into the Prophecy of Telor and explanation of what that is, that gives you all the background to the quest. And then very quickly, Quest 1. And as per usual with the HeroQuest game, essentially what you're getting is a series of quests like this with a guide there to how to set up the board for your players and their characters to explore, details of the quest and what the player characters have got to achieve, and the monsters that they will encounter, and so on. And then we go on to the second part, and so on, all the way through. You know, even got sort of like the Great Stairwell. You've actually got a set of stairwells that the player characters have got to traverse. That's an interesting situation. You know, narrow. With small locations. So there's a little bit of variety in here. You know, and that's what each quest pack should offer: something different, something new, bit of a twist on the old, and so on. That sort of thing. So I've got more interesting details about the Prophecy of Telor and the remaining quests. you know, see kind of like a story break at that point. A bit more becomes more obvious to your player characters. They've made discoveries. They found Telor's tomb. What will they find there? Halls of the High Mage. So that's the 10th, the 11th. And we get to the penultimate quest. And then we basically encounter Zargon's Flame, the 13th quest. And we have the conclusion. There we go. And artifact reference there, the inside back page. Now let's see what else we've got here. Let me show you again. Automatically hold those in place because I don't want the dice falling out, because you know that always happens with me and this sort of thing. So let's just slip this off. Cards. So I'll show you the cards first, because in some ways they're the least they're sort of like almost like the it doesn't want to come on. Let's just, there we go. Pull the cards out. So we have cards for the Warlock and Demon Form, Fear, Darkwing. So you've got quite a mutable character enemy in the you know, and this is like, I mean, these are the spells that the Warlock can cast, and then you've got the new potions, restoration, magic. Oh, I did drop something. Brilliant. Sorry, excuse me. Let's just reach down and get those. Just slipped out of my hand. So yeah, knew it wouldn't go. You know, knew it didn't go well, would I? So yeah. So yeah, as I was showing you, you know, the different potions, spell scrolls, and so on, and then basically got a little bit of card telling you what the actual pack is. So that's that. Don't need that. But let's have a look at the miniatures themselves. First, we have the dice. Show you the different faces of the die. So these are specific to this quest. I'm going to see if there's anything else. I don't think there is anything else in this box beneath. Nope. So opening up, I might actually have a broken miniature here. So that sort of glues on there. That's just not going to go back on, is it? Let's just show you. And that's straight out of the box. Basic figure with a great warhammer. Sadly broken. You have. Oh, actually, no, that's actually come off. Let's come off that. There's quite a lot of detail in there, but basically because of the colouring, you can't quite see it. So you've got like an ogre, an orc, or something like that. You also have flaming demon, almost like a Balrog there, armed with a sword and shield. And again, but a bit more definition there because the plastic is clearer. But you can see that these are really nice sculpts, and you can see, okay, essentially you've got two figures in there. They're both missing their hammer. That's fallen off. So you've got like a skeletal warrior dragging his sword. That's a fantastic looking figure. you've got several of those. They're quite nice sculpts, but again, the plastic themselves does make it a little bit difficult to see the detail on them because it's opaque. Almost like it's a great frog, like fish thing. That's a nice fit. They're all really nice figures in general. Let's see if I get this tiny little figure out. There we go. And there we've got the Warlock with a strangely enlarged hand. So yeah, you actually get quite a lot in here. There's a lot nice set of figures apart from the ones with the broken hammer. And then you get basically a mini campaign that's going to offer lots of play. Basically 13 sessions of play or so. Maybe a bit more than that, depending upon how well your players do. So I'm just putting this away. So we pack this up. So yeah, this is another excellent selection of miniatures and cards, except for the broken ones, and missions for HeroQuest. I think you're going to get lots of play out of this. It's a nice box as well. There we go. So yeah, that is Prophecy of Telor Quest Pack for HeroQuest. If you've enjoyed this unboxing in the Nook, then please do click on the like button down below. And of course, if you've got any comments or feedback, I do appreciate you taking the time to post those. And lastly, if you want to be alerted to get more unboxings of the Nook, where you will see me out here, typically with a box like this, but in this case it's a straight expansion for a board game, which I'll unbox and chat about to the best extent of my knowledge for roughly 10 minutes or so, all of course accompanied by a nice hot cup of tea. Then please do click on the subscribe button down below. Thanks again for watching. Be back again soon with another one. Bye for now.